Hey friends, here's another little DYI project I came up with. Remember the spring when I was camping up in southeast Minnesota and made the pizza over the fire with that tripod and the two pizza pans, one being a 12-inch pizza pan and the other one is a 16-inch pizza pan. Well, I got thinking that was pretty risky. That 12-incher almost slid off and I almost lost that pizza once in the fire. So I got thinking, how could I go and prevent that from happening? So I got thinking, well, that 16-inch pizza pan didn't slide out because of the chains from the tripod. So I decided, let's go find another 16-inch pizza pan and let's go and get a hinge and see if I can weld that together so it creates like a clam type thing. So the bottom pan is the one that's perforated, has holes, which is going to allow for, like, say, smoke, a little more heat to go up into the pan. And the top one is a solid one, which is going to create it to be sort of like a little bit of an oven. So all we need, found an old kitchen cabinet door hinge that I had. What I have to do yet with this one is to go and take it to work. I need to, at this fold, I need to take that off because I don't need that whole entire thing. And then I need to straighten this out just a smidge, not a whole lot. And then we'll go and slightly bend each one of those and then tack weld real light that hinge onto the two pizza pans. I found a 16-inch pizza pan, which is the one I already had, and found this one at Dollar Tree, $5. I'm sure if you go to like Savers, Goodwill, you probably might get lucky and find one there too. So let's go and get this to work. Luckily I work at a place that got some really good welders there, and let's go weld this together, see how this all turns out, and have a pizza. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and tack weld this hinge on this will be the base pan. So it'll be a tack. If you're lucky, have a welder turned down way low. And then once we get that on there, we'll get it adjusted to tack weld on that side and then grind down what's ever left on the bottom. Or you might have to use pot rivets if you don't have a welder. Okay, now that we have the hinge welded on there, thanks to Keanu, we have a little bit of an overlip here that's sharp. So let's go and grind that down. Of course, as always, we need our safety glasses and hearing protection because this is going to be pretty loud. Okay, we don't want to touch that right now because obviously that's going to be hot. So pretty much we're set to go. All we need to do now is go get a pizza, get a fire started, get some coals going, get the tripod set up, and let's test drive it. Getting hungry. Okay, now let's cool off. I don't feel any sharp edges. Nothing too terribly bad that I can't handle. But yeah, basically all it is put a pizza in, just like a clam. Put the lid on, pot holders, put it on into the grate, and then of course we can adjust with the chain the height and control the heat that way. Alright, now it's time for the big test of seeing if it works. So we got some coals going, we gotta let that burn down. We're gonna rake it over to the fire tripod so we don't burn the heck out of it. But we got our frozen pizza on now. Thawed out a little bit. It's easier, of course, sliding it on if it's more frozen, but this will work. So now it's just time of closing her up and putting her on the tripod. Alright, so this should be pretty easy now. Slide in between the chains. Pretty warm. Gonna put it to the hinge and off the side. Wow, that's warm. So we'll drop it down a little bit, not a whole lot, and just let it slow cook. I have an oven mitt, so we'll be able to keep it open a little bit to take a look, and we'll see how it works. And she's cooking along with my leg. Alright, let's go take a look. I forgot to record how long it took us so far. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, that is perfect. We'll have to get that up and off the flame and start to eat. Okay, time to see if we can burn my mouth. The bottom is absolutely perfect. Nice and crisp crust. Not too dang shabby. Perfect. So I'll say this project definitely works. The only thing I might do a little different is I might go some type of lever so I could open up the lid a little bit easier. But it wasn't terribly bad. I just used the tip of my saw. But bon appetit.